Welcome to the AI for Oklahoma Classrooms podcast, a production of the Oklahoma State Department of Education's Office of AI and Digital Learning. I'm your host, Dr. Karen Leonard. I'm so glad you're here. We're starting this journey because we believe in the power of Oklahoma teachers. We know the passion you bring to your students, but we also know that Sunday night feeling, the mountain of grading, and the 3 different lesson plans you need for Monday morning. AI isn't here to replace the magic you bring to your classroom. It's here to be your ultimate teaching partner, helping you clear the busy work so you can get your weekends back and focus on what you love doing most, teaching. We've all seen that moment in a math lesson where a student looks at a generic textbook problem about somebody buying 40 watermelons and asks, "When am I ever going to use this?" We know that engagement happens when your students see their own world reflected in the curriculum. AI is here to be your digital intern, helping you bridge the gap between abstract math standards and the real-world industries right here in Oklahoma. Today, we're talking about the word problem generator, how to localize math for our students without spending your entire Sunday searching for examples. In our last episode, we explored lesson planning in 60 seconds, looking at the first draft advantage. We talked about moving from a state standard to a full lesson outline using AI as the brainstorming partner. Now we're taking those outlines and filling them with high-impact, localized content. Instead of using generic problems that could be set anywhere, we can use AI to create math scenarios that reflect Oklahoma's unique landscape, from the wheat fields of the Panhandle to the aerospace hubs in Tulsa and Oklahoma City. Think of AI as a master researcher that understands both the Oklahoma academic standards and our state's key initiatives. You can take a standard like ratios and proportions and ask AI to generate problems based on agriculture by calculating cattle feed mixes for a local ranching operation, energy by analyzing wind speed and energy production at an Oklahoma wind farm, or even aerospace by using geometry to calculate fuel efficiency or cargo weight for an aircraft. By adding this local context, you aren't just teaching math. You're showing students the career paths available in their own backyard. One of the most powerful ways to use an AI word problem generator is to create a buffet of options. You can take one core algebraic concept and ask AI to generate 3 different versions of the same problem. One for a student interested in sports, one for a future welder, and one for his student who wants to manage a local business. The math stays the same, but the hook changes to meet the student where they are. This removes the barrier of boredom and replaces it with a spark of relevance. Let's spend a moment on the sheer efficiency this offers. We know research shows that personalized, culturally relevant content significantly boosts retention and improves student performance. But creating that content, that's the time killer. By asking AI to generate a buffet of 3 problems, you're not just offering options, you're differentiating instruction at scale without sacrificing your evening. Think of it as a force multiplier for your very best teaching intentions. This approach means you can spend your time analyzing the student work, identifying misconceptions, and providing targeted feedback, the high-value actions only a human teacher can do. AI handles the logistics and creative writing of the problem setup, freeing you to be the expert educator who guides the learning process, maintaining the high rigor demanded by the Oklahoma academic standards. This isn't just a time saver. It's a strategic move to focus your limited energy where it matters most: direct student impact. For our educators in smaller districts who are often teaching multiple subjects, this tool is a lifesaver. You don't have to be an expert in every industry to provide real-world examples. Your digital intern handles the repetitive task of writing the problems, allowing you to stay focused on being the head chef who ensures the math is sound and the rigor is high. At the end of every episode, we end with a tomorrow morning test, one specific, actionable AI win you can use in your classroom the very next day. The win for this episode is called the localized hook. First, identify a math concept you're teaching tomorrow that often feels dry to students. Then open your favorite chatbot and type, "I'm an Oklahoma educator. I'm teaching," enter your concept, to whatever grade level students. Give me 3-word problems using this math that are based on Oklahoma industries like agriculture, energy, or aerospace. Then pick the best one and use it as your lesson hook tomorrow. You'll find that creating a relevant, engaging problem takes seconds, giving you back those precious moments of your prep period. That's it for this episode. You're now using AI to make math more meaningful while protecting your own energy. In our next episode, we'll move into the science wing by exploring how to draft safety protocols and inventory lists in seconds. Thank you for joining me for this episode of AI for Oklahoma Classrooms, brought to you by the OSDE's Office of AI and Digital Learning. If you found today's episode helpful, please share it with a colleague who could use a little more time back in their day. Remember this: AI lightens the load. You bring the heart, the expertise, and make the impact in your classroom. See you next time.